Did you realize that your current internet service are not as fast as what you are supposed to get? Sometimes it's not because of your internet service provider, it's because of your router. Your router might not be the up-to-date router that could support the internet speeds that have been provided by the internet service provider. So today, I'm going to share with you one of the latest router that is in the market, which could help you maximizing your internet speed. That is the Tenda TX3 AX1800. So without further ado, let's go. Before we get into the details, let me let you know what do we have in this box. Basically, this is the box that we'll get once we bought it from the Tenda official store. The box will show this is the router for the TX3 and some of the highlights here. At the back here, they have all the specification highlights and also the specs that it could support for this router. And this is at the back here how it actually looks. So basically inside here there's not much thing. There's this dual band Gigabit Wi-Fi router with the Ethernet cable, power adapter, and also the quick installation guide. So they actually have 4 antennas on the router to actually disperse the internet signals. They have one port which could connect it to our modem, and 3 LAN port which actually one of it could be used for the IPTV, and also 1 power jack here. So based on my first impression on this router, it looks like a UFO bulging at the center, but it actually feels very sturdy and quality. It supports faster speed than the AC router. It has the Wi-Fi 6 technology for ultra-fast transmission speed and a dual band which could support concurrently rate up to 1775 megabytes per second. It has 2 channels for this router. One is the 2.4 GHz and one is the 5 GHz Wi-Fi. The 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi supports up to 574 megabytes per second, and the 5 GHz supports 1201 megabytes per second. In terms of the internet speed, it could supports up to 800 megabytes per second internet speed service provider, and with the 1.4 GHz quad-core CPU, instant fast response, making the operation more faster and also more stable. Its OFDMA and also MU-MIMO technology enables us to have a smoother multiplayer online games and ultra-clear videos. It improves the network performance and efficiency, enabling it to support more devices at the same time. The Tenda TX3 supports PSS coloring technology, which enhances the ability to resist the Wi-Fi interference from the neighbor's Wi-Fi, making the transmission more stable. The concentrated signal makes sure stronger and more stable multi-story home Wi-Fi coverage for you. They also incorporated the beamforming technology, which is also available in the Tenda Note, enables us to reduce the interference and also improve the internet speed efficiency. In terms of the security, it supports the WPA3 wireless encryption security standard, which increases the difficulty of algorithmic and also network password cracking, can prevent false attacks, violence cracking, and protect user privacy in open Wi-Fi networks. It means that it is more secure compared to the other routers in the market. It supports the TWT, the target wake-up time, which effectively reduces the power consumptions to terminal equipment and also greatly extend its battery life. Enables us to save more battery life through the sleep mode when it is unused. So we would actually save more energy while using this router. After I tried out on it, it is a really easy to set up router. I've used the shortcut to copy the PPoE from an old router to the new router by power on the both router, connect the both router using LAN port. LED indicator will actually blink 8 seconds after that, and then we will remove the original router from the connections and connect this Tenda TX3 to the modem. When the LED indicator blinks 3 seconds, we are done. That's how easy it is. Or if you do not want to use the copy PoE features, what you can do is connect and power the new router to the modem and then connect to the Wi-Fi, press setting icon or browse the tendawifi.com through your browser and click manage your router, select your PoE features, key in all your PoE username and password, which you could get it from your internet service provider, and then input the Wi-Fi name and desired password for your new Wi-Fi. Then you are connected. So if you are using the copy to PoE, you could also actually connect to this tendawifi.com to actually access to the whole system, but your PoE username and password has been actually copied. So what you have to do is to press the next button and then set your Wi-Fi username and password, and then you are done too. If you do not wish to use the tendawifi.com browser to set up your internet Wi-Fi, you could also use their Tenda Wi-Fi apps, which you could also connect your Tenda TX3 router to the Tenda Wi-Fi apps. Once you connected it in, you could actually make your setup there, where you could key in your PoE username and password into it if you did not use the router copy features, and then input your Wi-Fi name and password and you are done as well. The Tenda Wi-Fi apps actually helps you to facilitate your real-time monitoring of your routers. It could also control your Wi-Fi status, devices and also users through the Tenda Wi-Fi apps, even while you are away. That is a good one, especially when you have kids and you would like to control the amount of time they actually use this Wi-Fi. It also has one very special feature that we found. It is the guest network, where you could create an additional internet Wi-Fi line for a certain period of time and control the bandwidth or Wi-Fi speed that they could access to. You could also have a password for your guest Wi-Fi, where you could offer it to your guests while they are at your home. I've actually tested out the internet speed before and after setting up this router. This is the results that I've got. If you can see from the chart here, let's talk about the first floor. For the 5G, we have 28.3 download time and 26.8 upload time before, and after we have the 29.8 download time and 25.5 upload time. If you can see from here, it actually has increased our download time more effectively. Just for your info, our internet speed is 30 megabytes per second with 29.8 internet speed, which is almost hitting our 30 megabyte per second internet speed. That is really amazing. And if you can see for the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi line, it also actually increased the download time from 22.7 megabyte per second to 28.7 megabyte per second. Even the upload times has also increased from 21.2 to 27.9 for the first floor. And then let's move up to the second floor. You can see from the second floor, before we actually change this router, we have the 26.5 download time and 26.4 upload time. While after we have set up the Tenda TX3, we have the 28.9 megabytes per second for the download and 28.4 megabytes per second for the upload, which has also increased at least 2 megabytes per second on the same floor itself. As for the 24 gigahertz, we also has increased from 21.7 download speed to 28.2 download speed. And as for the upload speed, we have increased from 19.4 megabytes per second to 22.7 megabytes per second. That was a lot. It means that even in the second floor, we have a quite consistent download and upload speed for the 5G and even for the 2.4G. And finally, for the third floor, we actually did not get any internet Wi-Fi with our old router. While after we installed the Tenda TX3, we've got a quite decent amount of internet speed for both 5G and also 2.4G. If you compare both of this, You will get more faster internet speed with the 2.4 GHz because 2.4 GHz are meant to have a wider coverage with a much more stable connections with the Tenda TX3. At first, I thought my existing router is a very good router already, but after testing this Tenda TX3, I felt that it is a much more better router compared to the one that I have. I realized that I could have a faster and wider coverage by using this Tenda TX3, and also a better control with the Tenda Wi-Fi apps, where I could actually control everything remotely through my phone. It supports all major service providers such as Unify, Maxis Fiber and Time, which have 30 Mbps and above. With the price of $219, this is the most cheaper Wi-Fi router that you could ever get in the market at this moment with this type of specifications. It also comes with a 3 years product warranty too, which is a really valuable one, as you know that we are using this for 24/7, and the worst thing that could ever happen to us is when it's break down and we need to get another new one. So I think that's all folks for my sharing on this Tenda TX3 router. I hope that you get more information and also insight on this Tenda TX3 and how it could actually help us to maximize our internet speed. If you like my video, please do press the subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and also remember to hit the notifications bell so that you could receive my upcoming new videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.